Hello everyone. I'm Veenapuppala, graphologist, mind coach, CEO of Multearts. In this particular video, I'm going to explain to people how to become rich. What are the factors that we need to really work on to become rich? It's pretty simple thing. Everyone knows how to become rich. The only challenge for them is they can't withhold themselves whenever they are doing those things. I'm going to create an awareness on your mind. What are the factors, like what are the money factors, and how you need to have your mindset, and where you can invest the money, where you can money can create more money for you. These are the steps I'm going to discuss in this particular video. And yeah, let's go into video now. I'm going to share my screen now. You people will understand things what exactly there. Okay. So first of all, rich. It is a pretty interesting word for everyone. Everyone really like to be rich because money is a survival factor for everyone. So if you have more money, you can lead your life in a comfort or luxury level. If you have less money, you need to cut down your basic needs for the education, like that. So here, factor of money is nothing a bad or good like that. It's a survival factor. And everyone likes to become rich because they can lead a very standard of life by using money. It's a truth. If you need water, if you need anything, we need money. So now I'm going to share you people what is sort of mindset you need to have, and what are the money trappers we have, and how you really want to invest where your money can create more money for you. So let's go into video now. Before that, I just want you people to take more notes. Okay. So listening something, if you're feeling, yeah, this is good, I have this type of mindset, that doesn't fetch anything. So always, my mentor will says, knowing and not doing equals to not knowing. If you know something, if you're not doing that, is equals to not knowing. So there is no use of listening this video. So I would recommend you people to take notes, take insights, whatever you learned in this particular video. And I'm going to share a book at the end of the session. This is a book I designed it for myself because I do have some event called Vidhi, Unnati, this type of events which is related to mind and money management. Okay. So in those things, I usually share the details about how we really need to work on those factors. So I just created this book. If you want this book, this is a paid book. If you're really interested what we have inside, to know more about the book, you can just join in the group, or you can just ping me in the chat box so that I can ship this book for you. Okay, this book really helps a lot. So I'm going to tell you all details about the book tonight. So first of all, rich. It's a pretty decent word everyone likes, and everyone wish to have that because the rich has some richness. Okay, so to become rich, we need to have these things. So the most essential part for anything, not only money, for anything, is if you want to make a business, if you want to lead a happy life, if you want to do something, the major thing, it's like a thumb rule, it's like a initial thing, is to have a proper mindset. So that really makes a huge difference on how you think and how you behave. So your mindset will decide what you want to be. Okay, so to have a good mindset, I recommend you people to follow the things which really helpful for you. So for the mindset, I recommend you people to have a separate, notes for you. Write down the things whatever you feel in a day. So to prepare a proper mindset. Before to prepare a proper mindset, you need to know what is the mindset you have now. Okay, so the mindset matters a lot. You need to really work on that thing first to start with anything. Even though you want to set up a business, you want to have a happy life, you want to become rich, whatever the reason may be, whatever the requirement may be, you need to first set your mindset in a proper way. That's really help you to become what you want to become. Then the second thing is create money. How we can create money? You need to work on yourself. How we can create money? Okay. So what are money trappers? To create money, you need to work actively you may have job, you may into business, you may into somewhere. So those are the platforms where you can create money for you. After creating money, the main concept today I'm going to discuss is, after creating money, what you want to do exactly. So it's a basic rule, everyone need to create money for the survival. Once you created money, let's say 10,000 per month, 20,000 per month, lakh per month, crore per month, that may be any number. So you created some revenue. After creating revenue, what you want to do exactly to make your money to work for yourself, okay, to be financially independent and to become rich. Even though you're generating 10,000, that doesn't matter. So it's all about how you exactly using that money really matters a lot. I just want to give a small example here. The example is, let's say there is a and B person. A is generating 10,000 rupees per month. B is generating 1 lakh rupee per month. But the expenditure of A is, he is just spending 6,000 rupees. But the expenditure of B is 1 lakh 10,000. Now I'll question you people, who will become rich? So it's not about how much money is hitting into your bank account. It's not about how much revenue you're creating monthly. It's all about how you're managing your money decides you whether you want to be rich or you want to be poor. It's not about how much hitting your bank account. So for that, you need to have a proper mindset and you need to know where you are exactly putting your money, whether you are putting into a investment or saving factor or you are into spending zone, that those type of things. So now I'm going to explain you people a step by step what are the things you need to really work on. Okay, so I just shared my screen now. Build your wealth. The concept of this particular video is how to build your wealth. Okay, so it's a session part to build your wealth. And this is a solid question everyone has, like how to grow rich. If you want to grow rich, you need to build your wealth. It's the only solution we have in any books, anywhere. Even though you go through solid books, even though you go through so much of learning lessons in your own life, but to become rich, the only thing is you need to build your wealth. Okay. So the first thing you should not do if you want to grow rich. Okay. So rate yourself accordingly for 10. Let's say if you're doing that more, you can put 10 on 10. If you're doing that less, you can reduce the points. Okay. So you can do that thing. I'll just tell that now. Okay. So the first thing, financial rules you should never break. You need to know these rules. Even though you have lakh, crore, 10,000 in your bank account, the same rules will be applicable for everyone if you want to become a rich. Okay. So the major financial rules is you should never and ever you should not break that at any cost. Okay. Never borrow money to invest. I'll repeat, never borrow money to invest. Let's say you decided to buy a car. Don't take loans in the banks. Don't take money from your friends. Or don't take, interest, something like that. Don't take any sort of loans to invest somewhere. So this is the rule I used to follow. Whatever I'll do with the money what I have. I don't prefer to take any sort of loans. Okay, so don't borrow money to invest. If you want to invest in the gold, if you want to invest in the share market, if you want to invest in the real estate, if you want to invest in the car, if you want to invest in your own house, don't borrow money. So what happened? I have a small story I want to share here. Okay, so when I was ninth class, the IT jobs all was gone for so many people. My math sir came into the class and told one thing on that day. On that particular point, it was in 2019, something like that. Sorry, 2009, something like that. So at that point of time, so many people committed suicide because of the loans what they have. They're dependent on the liquidity, whatever they're getting, like active money. They don't have proper liquidity in the bank account. They have loans and they are not able to clear that out. It's a trick you want to play on yourself. That's why I told you it's all about the mindset. You need to be prepared at any cost. You should not borrow money to invest. For survival, yeah, I do accept. It's emergency stuff related to health. Yeah, you can borrow money to invest into the gold, into the home, into the car, into the share market, into whatever the platform. Maybe you should not borrow the money. This is the first rule. You should never break it. Okay. So the second rule I'm going to share now is keep tracking your spendings. It's just like coming, having 2 to 3 days in the account, then whoosh, it's gone. So it's not like that. You need to track your spending list, where it is going, how much you're spending, what is your inflow, what is your outflow. You need to tally. You need to have your own budget sheet, personal budget sheet. Have your personal budget sheet. Anyhow, in this book will really help you to track your budget and where the things is going. Weekly tracker is there in this book. So this book is really helpful if you want that budget sheet and all. Okay. So I recommend you people to track your spendings, where you're exactly putting in, have an eye on it, whether it is useful or whether you are doing for sake of doing it. You don't know what you want to do, then you are spending going out for the movie, it's chatting with friends, going to too much partying, even though you don't have money. And within the 5 to 6 days, your account is becoming big zero or it is in a minus. Then you really need to work on yourself. You're going into downfall. You're going into downfall in the financial management. So you need to track your spendings for sure. If you don't have capability to maintain something, don't buy it. It's very tough. It's very easy to invest on something. It's very easy to buy something. To manage that, you really need to have capability. So recently I went for one course, which is from, it's just a master class from Players. So he just asked 2 questions for us, whether you have capability to create money and you have capability to manage money. Question yourself. Let's say if there is a 10,000 rupees in your bank account, 1 lakh rupee in your bank account, 1 crore rupee in your bank account. What do you feel? Whether you feel that you want to spend it, or you feel that you want to invest it somewhere, or you feel that doesn't really bother you. You don't care about whatever you have in your account. You are very unemotional towards money. You are on track. So if you're not tracking your spending list, it's always in that minus zone at the debt. Every time it is like debt. You need to really work on that. So if your spendings are too high, you're not able to cope up with the things what happening in your financial stuff. You need to really look into those things. So the next rule you should never break. You need to keep on tracking your spendings. Okay, it's important to track your spendings. Okay, so the next thing is avoid money trappers. Avoid money trappers. So let's say there is a credit card fee. You should not. It's a very bad way to be. Credit card. I recommend you people to have one credit card for the emergency. Don't have too many stuff. Credit card, having too many minus in the credit card is not a good thing to be in. If you are in that phase, I recommend you to just break all credit cards and have a single credit card that to use only for the emergency sake. Okay, so it's a big money trap. If you're using too many credit cards, having 4 to 5 credit cards, you don't know how to manage. Taking one loan in one credit card and managing that into other things, it's really a big mess place to be in. So cope up yourself. Don't use too much credit cards. Have one credit card. Use only that for emergency. It may be a health issues, or if you want to give, if you want to manage your family, use that credit card and have limitations. That's why I told you put an eye on the spendings. It's more important. So the money trapper again is having expensive car. If you're not have the capability to manage expensive cars, don't buy that. Expensive may differ from person to person based upon the financial condition what you have. Let's say if you are earning 10 lakh rupees, putting an investment on the car for 4 to 5 lakhs, it's not expensive for you. If you're earning 10,000 rupees, putting 3 to 4 lakhs for the car, it is expensive for you. So it's completely depends upon the financial condition what you are right now. So be little conscious whenever you are investing, the expensive cars like that. So if you feel you can manage that, if you feel your financial condition is not affecting by buying a car, then you can buy. If you're taking the loan and buying the car, it's not a good idea to do. Okay, I recommend you to don't do that. It's okay if you don't have car. We have Uber, Ola, those type of things. So buy the car if you have the capability to manage it, and see whether the decision what you made to buy the car is not affecting your financial condition, then only buy that. Okay, so is the one most important thing you really need to follow. Okay, just a second. So the next thing is partying too much. So before weekend you're partying, for the occasions you're partying, trust me, if you're partying for every weekend, if you're partying for every occasion which is related to family, which is related to society thing. Let's say if you have your own birthday, if you have a kid's birthday, if you have a friend's birthday, if you have your some of the things which is related to you personally, some of the things which is related to family, some of the things which is related to tradition, and also weekend parties. You know, it's it's too much partying is not good thing to have. I'm not asking you to stop partying. I'm asking you to don't go for too much partying. You're celebrating for every weekend. We're celebrating for the New Year. We're celebrating for the traditional, traditional, what I want to say, traditional culture or something festivals like Diwali, Vinayaka Chavithi. So many festivals we have in Hinduism as well as for your own, religion, whatever you have. Uh, Going for traditional festival celebrations and weekend parties. Every week we get a weekend. Means every 4 days once you're just partying. It's like partying every day. You know, giving 2 days break and thinking how to have a party zone mode and all. You just partying too much. It's not a good way to be. So it's a big money trap. If you're going too much partying, I'm not asking you to stop partying. At least have the schedules when you want to go for the parties. Have a schedule when you want to spend. Let's say I'm just spending, let's say I'm just going every week a movie and eating outside from the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 days in the week. Every day I'm spending like 1,000 rupees. Every day I'm spending like 1,000 rupees for the parties, the minimum. If you go out and eat something, 1,000 is not a deal at all. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if you have a habit of drinking, smoking, it's all shit. So having a 3 days partying, and every week I'm spending 3,000 rupees only for the partying, then which will drags me around 10,000 rupees. It will be a burden if the person who is generating very less amount. So it's always depends upon the financial condition what you have. If you have like 10 lakh rupees, then also I recommend you to don't go for too much partying. Have the schedules when you want to party. You can party monthly once, 3 months once you can go for the vacations. Yearly once you can travel something somewhere out. So having a disciplined lifestyle will gives you a standard lifestyle structure. You don't go too much down. It will be very standard. You can lead the same lifestyle until your lifetime. So if you're not having discipline in spending, discipline in doing the things, it will be more curves, like more. It will go down, it will go up more. That won't be stabilized. So that's why partying weekly, monthly ones going out is perfectly fine. Quarterly ones you're going for some trips in the country whatever you have, it's perfectly fine. So traveling yearly once for the long tours, it's good to have those type of breaks in your life. But partying every day is pretty much avoidable. Every week we have weekend, and every month at least we have 3 to 4 occasions to celebrate. That means almost 2 to 3 days once you're partying. So that's really not a good way to be, and I recommend you people to have a proper scheduled partying stuff. Yeah, it may be a it may be a random party as well. I'm not asking you to be disciplined like that. I'm asking you to have a proper structure for the things whatever you are doing. That's it. Okay. So you may tell that it's not how we can plan the party. If you are willing to go, we'll go. Sometimes we don't get that feel to go the party and all. Yeah, it's okay to do that. But if you are gone once in a month, then it is done. It's just you can go whenever you want. If you are gone for once in a month, then don't go for some other day in the same month. That's the main concept I'm saying. If you have two, three birthday celebrations in the same month, so don't go for too much partying. Pick the important one what you really want to be. If let's say the two or three are important, then cut down for the next month. So the main intention of mine is to have, you can go whenever you want to go, but have the numbers. So which will be really helpful for you. Okay, so there is one more trapper you need to really work on, and yeah. So avoid money trappers, not saving money. So always you will be in the credit card paying, or if you have your own loans, the first of the month is hitting, some amount is hitting into bank account. Within a 1 week, there is nothing left in your bank account, means you need to really work on that. So it's very, you are in a serious phase. It's not a good phase to be. Okay. So look on that one and work on your in and out. Okay, how much hitting in and how much hitting out. That's what I told you in the initial 2 steps. Plan your, plan your like spendings. So let's be put here, yeah, here. Plan your spendings is the first way to be. Okay. So avoid trappers. Avoid trappers. These are the trappers you want to avoid. Like I just want to recap once: borrowing money, investing too much. Using too much credit cards, putting too much money into expensive cars like that, and partying too much. Like if you're partying too much, it's not a good place to be. And the second thing is you're not tracking the saving factor. Means you are not saving anything. First month of the every first week of the every month you are becoming, your bank account becomes zero, means then you really need to work on that one. It's not a good place to be. Okay. So financial rules you want to follow to avoid the trappers, as this is the thing I already told you. Just track your spendings. Okay. And trust me, this is time to invest. If you are listening this video, if you are listening seeing this video, I strongly believe there is some connection. You really you really looking into the thing what you want to work on your financial goals and all. So don't think let's have a good day, let's have some amount in the bank, let's do it tomorrow, let's do it from next month. Don't do like that. Start investing from now. So the key to invest is to save the money. You can't invest if you don't have the money. So start saving from now, right now. You can start with 100, 200, 300 based upon the financial capability, whatever you have. Start saving at least 10 to 20% in your account. Let's say if you're earning 10 lakh per month, save 10 to 20% in it. Don't use that money at any cost. Minimum 10, maximum if you are 20, it's very good amount to do it. So if you're in the initial level, if you're just earning 10k, 20k, 30k per month, I recommend you people to start with 10%. Thumb rule is 10%. So start saving from today. Start investing from next month. Okay. So to start investing, I can recommend you people, you can go for the mutual funds, you can go for the gold. Gold is, we can't buy gold quickly. So the easy thing to invest is like one is mutual fund and second thing is like share market. Even with the small amount, you can start investing into some good things. I recommend not with share market. I recommend you people to go for the mutual funds. So for the share market, you need to really understand. Mutual funds is little bit easy for the initial level people. I'm going to explain the good mutual funds and all in the upcoming sessions as well. So stay tuned for the channel. Okay. So time to invest. You don't think too much when to invest, or let's invest from next year. Let's invest from when I get 25. Don't do that. I'm not asking you to stop everything. I'm just asking you to have 10% into your saving and put that saving into investment. Okay. 10% saving, then to investment. So this is the thing you need to really work on. So if you're not working on this one, the time will go and go and go and go. You never know how the time is passed. Don't think you are too young. Don't think you are too old. Start today. It's good to have some savings. It's good to have some, plus phase in the money. Okay. So stop trying to become rich quickly. So we are not into bettings, we are not into gambling, we are not taking any lottery like that. It will take time to become rich. So that's why I told about the mindset. So if you're some people came to you and told, if you invest in the gold gonna be increased to 1 lakh rupee, like 10 grams, 1 lakh rupee, like that. If you simply taking all your money and taking some of the money, borrowing some of the money from your friends and putting it in the gold, it's not a good idea. Okay, it's not a good idea. So you need to always think and prepare your mind. Becoming rich will take time. It's not easy thing, and it will take time for sure. If you're putting, if you're investing today, you don't become rich tomorrow. It will take time. Everything takes time. Believe that. If something is really taking time, that will stay with you for a long time. If something is not taking too much time, getting instantly, that won't stay with you for a long time. So my thinking process, I always looking for the long term process, not for the short term. I don't look anything in the short term. I work for the short term for my long term results. It may be into anything like financial stuff. It may be into business. It may be into my own personal things, whatever happening. I'm always work for the short term to get the things to happen in the long term. So always I'm a long term person. So it's a good way to be as a long term person. So many entrepreneurs, business owners, achievers will recommend to have the vision towards long term. Don't look into short term. Okay. So don't think we don't know what happened tomorrow. Everyone will be safe for tomorrow. Don't think that type of zone. Okay. So it's a bad way to think. That's why I'm saying having a proper mindset is matters a lot what you want to be. Okay. So I recommend you people in if you're watching this, I just want to help you people in a better way. So just go to the Veenapuppala channel, type Veenapuppala Game Changer. There is a audio called The Strangest Secret in the World. Go to that audio daily once for 30 days. You'll understand the concept, how you are really there and what you want to change in yourself to become the better version of yourself. That audio will really help you a lot. Okay, so yeah, let's go into next. So invest on the things you know. That's what the example I gave before. Someone came to you and tell gold gonna increase, silver gonna increase, real estate will be very big booming, share market is the best place to invest. Everyone will say their own perspectives to you. So you can't do the things if someone is saying for sake of saying. You need to really look into whether you are capable to invest on that one. You have any idea about that thing. You need to really do some homework before investing your money. So the safest thing is to start with putting your money into FDs. Investing into mutual funds is the safest place to start with. So yeah, I recommend you people to do some homework, do some research on the things, what the factors you want to invest. It's okay to put the time. So I'm not asking you to take more time to analyze and observe, understand the basic concepts, how that really works, and decide whether that particular system is be on track for you or not. So do that type of research and invest. Okay, so I recommend start with FDs or recurring deposits in the banks or mutual funds, putting your investment into postal bonds. We have so many factors to invest where your money can generate you more money. Okay, so you can look on that thing. Okay, so this is a key rule. How to become rich is a pretty recent question everyone will have. Make your own money to work for you. Instead of you working, make your money to work for you. Means putting your money into investment zone. Money will create money so that you don't want to work too much hard in the active zone. We have two types of streams, income streams. One is active, second one is passive. So majority people who will become rich will focus more on the passive stuff. They'll work actively, but they'll put their money or put their time, into a passive zone. So if you are investing, if you are instead of spending, if you are investing the money means, uh, the passive money will be increased. There is a beautiful saying. So I just got through some of the videos in the YouTube. One person said that, I don't remember his name. So it's a very beautiful saying, spend like a beggar, invest like a king. So if you're spending, think like a beggar. If you're investing into something like the knowledge sake, you're investing. It's a better way to. It's a best way to investment is investing on yourself, learning something, and putting investment for your own sake, for your family's sake. So always remember this saying: spend like a beggar, invest like a king. You need to know the difference between spending and investing. Spending means just going of the money, investing on the cars, investing on the parties. It's just like a spending. That money just go off like that. Investing means money is really working for you and it will create more money. This is the best way to build your wealth. Okay. Then there is one more thing. Yeah, it's important. Associate yourself with rich mindset. This is most important. You need to associate with the people who have rich mindset. Rich mindset, rich mind means not the people who have money, the people who have the mindset to think in a rich way. In this time, I just want to say one good book. Yeah, The Rich Dad Poor Dad. This is all about that one line will define this complete book. So I recommend this book to you. You know, it's a pretty decent book. Everyone need to read this because this will generate you the mindset and what is the mindset you have. The Rich Dad and Poor Dad is a pretty good book. So I recommend you people to read that book to know what is the mindset you have. So associate with the people who have rich mindset. So I just want to tell a small story. Okay. So the Dhirubhai Ambani one in the long back, everyone knows the Dhirubhai Ambani story. So I just want to recap that again. So always he used to go for the coffee shop and used to take the coffee. At that time, he was just working in a petrol bunk. All his group of colleagues went to the tea stall and have the tea by paying 50 paisa, 10, 1 rupee, something like that. But he always went to the coffee shop and just, he just paid 50 rupees, 60 rupees for the coffee. So at one point of time, one of his colleagues asked him, why you are going to the coffee shop? It's damn expensive. You're not getting that much money to invest into coffee shop like that. So you know what Dhirubhai Ambani told? The people who are there in the tea stall, they'll discuss about the problems. The people who are there in the coffee shops, they'll discuss about the ideas. Why I'm saying this? It's important you to associate with the people who have a rich mindset. That's why I have a community. I have community, we have people over there, they are into multiple streams, they are learning graphology over there, and I'll also guide them how to develop yourself in a rich mindset, how you can develop yourself as a rich mindset person. It's important in these days to become an achiever. You need to have that type of proper mindset. You need to understand what exactly happening around you, whether the people are really pulling you back or supporting you, and what are the things you are consuming daily into your mind. That's really matters. For me, everything is mind. So that's why I just love to deal with the things, why exactly happening like this, why it is not happening like that, these sort of things. So it's all about mind for me. So it's really matters. It's not about whatever you're putting into your body for the stomach physically. It's also matters what you're putting into your brain, your mind. So always associate yourself with the rich minds, the people who have a thoughts, ideas, and they're always looking for vision and vision. So don't associate with the people who have a normal life. They don't want to push themselves into out of from the comfort zone, and they're always looking for the excuses. Don't be with those type of people. So yeah, this is main things you want to follow. I just explain you people what are the trappers and what are the rules and some of the tips to become rich. So I hope you've taken lots and lots of notes and you can reach me on this thing. Okay. So yeah, you can just subscribe to the channel if you're watching this first time. And I do have a separate channel as with the name of Veenapuppala. As I told you, we type the Veenapuppala game changer, you get to know, you just reach out to the one audio that is the strangest secret in the world, uh, which was said by L. Nightingale. That the information whatever shared in the book was the audio was from the book Think and Grow Rich. It's a pretty good audio. I recommend for everyone. So I would like to acknowledge my mentor. I just got to know about this audio because of him, Siddharth Rajshekar. So yeah, so you can reach me on the things like you can reach me on Facebook, YouTube, website, Insta, and you can take my contact number 9676194623. So if you have any queries, you can mail me to multearts@gmail.com. Okay, stay tuned for the further videos. And I said you about the book, right? So we are doing, I have 50 copies of this book. I thought to take a session, but COVID came, so I haven't. So I'm planning to ship this book. It's a pretty easy book. I'll guide you how to use this book. Whenever you are taking this book, so the price of this book is like I just want to see the price. So cost of this book is like 130 rupees. I'll for the extra shipping charges. So this book really guide you how to do the things. We have so many things inside. One code for every month whenever you're using it, and we have tracker system like this, weekly tracker for your financial goals, and yeah, like this. Every week you can track yourself. So we have. I'll just show you this book. Okay, the same book. So you can track this book so that the goals, whatever you have, and what is the position. We have so many things, and at the end you can share the best moments. So this book is for year. You can track your financial stuff as well as with your mindset only by this book. So the price of this book is like 130 rupees and plus extra shipping charges. Okay, so we can ship in all over India. If you want this book, you can take this book, which will really help you. So if you want more details about the book and the courses, whatever I'm taking in my community, so in the link we have a group, WhatsApp group, a Telegram group. You can just click the link and join. Okay, so click the link and join. That's it. The remaining details my team will guide you and help you. Thanks a lot for watching. Please do follow the steps whatever I shared in the session. So in upcoming sessions I'm going to explain you what is the passive income, active income, and where you can invest your amount and all, like money and all. So stay tuned for the channel and please do subscribe for the channel. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.